Just gotta change this real quick. I am the very model of a modern Major General. Doomsday League. Alrighty then. Alright. Let's get fucking rockin' and rollin'. Here's the list. It's pretty bog standard at this point, I think. The only slightly unusual choice that I've made are my flex slots, I guess. 2 Vault, 3 Preordain, 2 Cabal Writs. And then I'm only running 7 discard total, including Collective Brutality. Other than that, everything is pretty much the old bog standard. So, I'm going to play 1 practice room match, and then I'm going to jump into a league. And I'm not going to use Nourishing Lich, because that deck is fun, but it blows. So, 1 little warm-up match. I think this hand is probably fine. I'm not too concerned. Just play up the island and pass. It took so long for Moto to get up and loaded today that I fucking finished my snack before you people got to hear me eat and chewing. Ooh-wee. Don't know what the fuck this is. Could this be Mono Blue? No. Or the Artificer's Intuition deck? I think it could be. I'm going to brainstorm here. Alright, so there's a Frenzy. Let's do this. I think I might just bank on them not having discard here. And put that away. And then I think I'm going to fetch Underground Sea and Ponder here. There's a Duress. Duress is a decent find. And Limdual's Vault is too. So I'm going to go like this. Pass the turn. This way at least I'll have a Limdual's Vault available as another business spell if they actually do have some discard. Is this just a Doomsday deck? Like, that's the other possibility here, I guess. Is that I'm playing against some kind of shitty Doomsday deck that has Chromatic Sphere in it. So I'm assuming my Frenzy's going to get taken here. Which is whatever. They took my Duress. Very curious. I'm going to Brutality here. I don't know what's going on, but Flusterstorm. Having the foggiest fucking idea what's going on now. I just don't even know. But the fact that they took my Duress and then flustered me makes me think maybe they don't actually have any other disruption. I don't have red for this Frenzy, though. But I don't know what the fuck is going on, so. Huh. This is feeling a lot like a Doomsday deck, I have to say. Or Bolas' Citadel deck. Maybe that's what we're at here. But they couldn't do anything. So let's think. I guess I'm just preordaining, right? I'm hoping that they whiff. So I'm going to cast this and pass. And I'm pretty sure I can chain something together for next turn. We'll see what they do, though. I might just be dying. It's hard to say with the Citadel. Probably dying since I was unable to disrupt them. They're thinking hard about this ponder, though. No shuffle. Dark Petition. For what? Yeah, alright, I'm just going to concede because they have it from here. So, obviously this is, as perhaps guessed, some kind of Doomsday Citadel deck. I don't know that it's... Well, the Abrades might be worth it. It's hard to say. I think... Yeah, and their life wasn't... Their life was plenty high. Yeah, I needed to get lucky and have them hit another... Actually, I wonder if Flusterstorm is even worth it. Because it doesn't hit Citadel. And it doesn't... like, once they have their engine going, it's unlikely to matter. So, I'm not going to play it. I'll play the Abrades instead. Let's see. I think I want to cut Cabal Ritz, and I want to cut a Preordain and a Doomsday. We'll try that. This hand looks alright. Doesn't do a whole hell of a lot yet, but I guess it can rip their hand apart. So yeah, so they have the 3 wishes at least, so I guess my hand's getting shredded, but their hand is not that great either. It's a lot of interaction. I think I'm supposed to take Fluster here, but I could be wrong. I'll play the pedal out pass. Yeah, they got a Doomsday. They Dark Petition for Doomsday, so I just scooped because it wasn't worth making them play it out to me. Since this is just a practice match, this isn't in a league. I decided I was going to play one practice match before I jumped into the league. But yeah, they had the better hand in game 1, so. So they decided to take my duress, which is just fine by me. That was a good draw. So I'm in kind of an unfortunate spot here. Like, they're gonna Flusterstorm, right? And I'll probably feel like I should cast Limdual's Vault. I mean, they're gonna Preordain first, and then presumably they're gonna Thoughtseize. Oh, maybe they're not Thoughtseizing? Maybe they drew... What did they do? They one top, one bottom. So they might have drawn a Fluster. Or not. Alright, let me think here. I don't think this pile is actually any good. Although it does have the Thoughtseize. So I would... Next turn, I'll be able to Frenzy and then Thoughtseize them. Which seems okay. question is it good enough? I don't think I'm gonna pay. I'm just gonna try this. I'm not gonna fuck around for too long. They might have a surgical or something. No? Okay. They're just fucking letting me do this. If they're holding up a fluster, this isn't gonna stop it. Or it's not gonna stop this. So let's try for the Thoughtseize. Here's the fluster. Oh, brainstorm. Okay. Arguably, I should have swapped the order of the brainstorm and the ponder here. But I don't know. Thoughtseize. None of those cards matter. It doesn't look like they're going to be winning anytime soon. I don't know why they didn't hit us with discard though. I guess they just assumed I was going to be, oh, so they're just going to play 3 Wishes. That's their only business spell, then? Oh, I don't get to see them. That's fucking lame. I wish I could see them. Probably they're not going to do that much. Like, they tapped out for it. If they don't have any cards to play... I wonder if they just hit their tendrils. That'd be funny. If they hit their only win con. Yeah, they must have hit their only win con and not been able to play it. That's really fucking funny. Alright. I clicked the exile card, but they were face down. They get exile face down. So I can't see them. This hand... I think this hand is fine. It's just, it doesn't interact at all. I'm just going to keep it. They mulled. They mulled to 5. It's making me feel a little bit better about this hand. Doesn't look like they have a turn 1 play. Do I just jam the Frenzy? Not convinced that's correct. I think Frenzy with only 1 land in play has too high of a chance of me sitting on my ass and not doing anything for a while. I'm gonna fetch and ponder here. Another Doomsday. Those are just gonna get fetched away though. I'm just gonna shuffle. Ooh, an LED is good. I'm gonna play out both these cards. Yeah, I think only owning... I mean, it's possible they exiled 2 win cons, right? Like... Even if they had as many as 3, they could have hit 3 tendrils with their 3 wishes and fucking ate shit and died. Cantrip would be a good draw here. Come on, Cantrip. Not a Cantrip. Alright, so here I'm definitely just going to slam the Frenzy. I'm going to get bad lands. I think. I don't know if that's right either, but I'm sure it's fine. What did they do with their ponder? They shuffled, okay. So, Braid, Dark Grit, Tendrils, I'm just gonna shuffle. I don't think I want any of that. Another LED, that's a good one. Surgical, I can at least see what's in their hand here. They're light on lands. Do you think it's correct to Surgical the Misty? There's probably only 2 of them in the deck at most, right? It's probably better to Surgical the Ponder. Actually, Is it crazy to surgical myself? Yes, there's no good hits in there, so I'll surgical their Ponder. Just see what they've got upstairs here. Fluster, Citadel, Brainstorm. So they have a pretty good hand. I would really love to just go off right now. So I don't have to deal with that. I'm going to crack Brainstorm. That's not a good draw, but... I guess I'm supposed to do this. I'm just gonna go for it. Damn it. Well, I'm just gonna do this. I'll brutality them. Escalate. You even choose them for me, that's nice. And yeah, I get to take a Dark Rit, so I think that's pretty good. Wait, hold on. Choose target opponent. Okay. Choose target. Yeah, they're both target opponent. I was afraid that one of them might not be target opponent. And I'll discard that. And I'm going to take the Dark Rit. So, it's possible that if they really hit the nuts that they could win still. But I think it's pretty unlikely. So hopefully I'll get another turn. I'll have a third land ready to go. And hopefully I'll just be able to get there. Yeah, so they Brainstorm. They'd have to hit like land double Dark Rit or Petal double Dark Rit or something like that to... I guess land Petal Dark Rit could do it. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I think... So, presumably they still have the Flusterstorm. But... I wonder if they just fluster this. No? Okay. That was a decent draw. Let's try it. See if they let me get this Dark Rit here. I won't be surprised if they fluster this. Nope, they let me do it. Alright. We're gonna get fucked. This is probably gonna get flustered. But I have the follow-up duress to take the Citadel. And that should leave me in pretty good shape. Take the Citadel. Do I surgical the Citadel now? I think I do. I'm happy to pay life for that too. Ooh, there's a Doomsday there. Too bad I can't cast it. Okay. I guess I'm just cracking this now. Yeah, alright. So, passing the turn again, but hopefully at this point they're in bad enough shape that, like, they're not winning next turn. I don't think there's any combination of cards they can draw that's going to let them win the game on this turn. So at least get to untap one more time. I'm kind of surprised that they only had, like, 2 Citadels in the deck. So they bought them both with Preordain. Still have a Brainstorm in hand. Fuck. It's fine. I feel pretty bad to eat shit and die here. I think they're still pretty far off from winning, but I suppose they could potentially have a kill here. With like Doomsday, Dark Rit, LED Cantrip. So they draw the 4th card for their turn. That would be potentially lethal, but I'm just hoping. Okay, so that's not what's happening here. They do have a Dark Red, though. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, are they just going to cast a Dark Petition and just hard cast Doomsday and hope that's good enough? Yikes. Although, I didn't take a good enough... Oh, they're extirpating my Doomsdays. Okay. It's a little annoying, but it's... The fact that they spent so many resources just to extirpate my Doomsdays is, like, pretty bad for them, I think. It's also going to shuffle my deck, which is not so bad. It is going to make comboing out a little harder, but shouldn't be too bad. Another shitty draw on top. Alright, let's see if I can chain together enough spells to get something done here. 1/1 blue mana. Is it even worth it to Duress or Thoughtseize? I'm inclined to think no, not right now. That will help. So let's hold priority. Cast Nimdul's Vault. And crack this. Which is going to get me Volk, because it's the only land left in my deck. And then I'm going to cast this as well, since I have priority right now. And then we're going to Nimdul's Vault. Now we got a lot of mana. Oh, there's a Tendrils there. Do I wish to pay life? Yes, I do. I want to just see a good pile right here. This is likely 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is good enough if I have the mana to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can do it here. So I go Petal, Petal, abrade one of my petals, crack it before it resolves, and I should have enough mana, right? 3 floating, 4 from the Volk, 6. Yeah, that should do it. No. Hold priority. Can I even just use the Petal? Perfect. Alright. Okay, let's jump in a league. That was an interesting little match. Let's get in the league. My only 12 event tickets. Here we go. I do not know this person off the top of my head. I lost the die roll. I think this hand is fine. It'd be a lot better if this act on impulse was a frenzy, but I think I would rather keep 7. Keep this 7 than go to 6, even on the draw. Getting punished? Looks like it. This could be fun, right? Inquisition. Dark Ritual Inquisition is a lot different of an opener than, like, Black Red Reanimator doesn't normally play Inquisition, which makes me think this is, like, Pox or something. I'm not going to just scoop. I assume they're going to take my Ponder, but maybe my Dark Rid or my LED. It's hard to know. There's nothing that, because, like, this hand doesn't have a real business spell. There's nothing that's super, ooh, they have another Dark Rid. That's worrisome. Nether Void. Alright, so that's a scoop. So this is Pox. We've learned. It had a really nutty hand, which is unfortunate. I think I want to just bring in the Flusters and that's it. Empty is worth considering, but I want to cut those. This hand doesn't do a whole lot. But it also lets me play out a lot of my mana. Which is like one of the better game plans against Pox, is to just get your mana on the board. I think it is a keep. I think I agree with you, but I'm going to fetch a basic Swamp and Thoughtseize here, and then I'll be able to hold up Fluster off the petals if needed. So there's an Ashiok, which is super annoying. Am I supposed to just take the Ashiok here? Because it's like the most annoying thing. I think I don't even know. Like, there's so much discard, it doesn't seem worth it to take any discard. I feel like my best game plan is going to be to just play a bunch of stuff out and pass, and then just let them Inquisition whatever they want, because it's not going to matter. Like, if they take the Fluster, I'm just going to play out the Bauble, which they took the Fluster. That seems wrong to me, to be perfectly honest. Now they can Wasteland me, but I guess that means they can't him. I'm going to spend the Underground Sea to play the Bauble, just because they're probably going to waste it. Yeah. Is it worth it to Bauble now? Probably not, because they're going to try and him me. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm definitely supposed to just Doomsday now and build a pass a turn pile, right? That's definitely going to be my best bet to actually win the game here. So if I go, like, say, Petal, Frenzy, LED, Doomsday, Tendrils. I think that's going to be my best plan here. They could have Surgical or something, which would fuck me up, but I'm not going to be able to play around certain kinds of things. And I can beat I can beat smallpox here, so. I honestly don't even know what they do. Maybe just nothing. Hopefully they just don't have anything for this. I'm trying to think if there's any realistic way for me to play around a surgical here. But I don't think so. I think the shuffling is no matter what they do. Like, I could try and use Bauble to play around surgical. But depending on when they surgical, like if they surgical in response to the Bauble, I think they would have surgical if they already had it anyway, so there's no point, in my opinion. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now I can do this. I don't know if this is... It might have been better to order it a little differently, since I don't think my life total's in danger right now. So as long as they don't have the surgical now, they should be dead. Doesn't look like it. Okay, they just conceded. Alright, cool. So that Doomsday was a pretty good draw there. I think I just keep the same sideboarding. Empty is the only card I would consider bringing in. But actually, it might be better now that they've seen my deck. Too late now, of course, but... There's a lot to like about this hand. It's got plenty of mana, including basics. The Inquisition isn't going to take one of my best card. So, that's cool. Although if they have a surgical for the Doomsday, it'd be annoying, but... Who knows if they're even playing surgical? I'm going to preordain instead of ponder here. I don't think that information is going to matter much. I honestly not even sure what Sadistic Sacrament does. I guess you never know, though. I know someone got Sadistic Sacramented. So this is probably him. Yeah. So hopefully I don't lose... Oh, I fucking lost the Frenzy. God damn it. That's a pain in my fucking ass. Oh, it was? Well then, I guess I do need to be careful. Jesus. Fucking Sadistic Sacrament. I wouldn't mind a discard spell here. No discard spell. Interesting, though. So I could take the Dark Grip, play the Swamp, cast Doomsday, and make another pass the turn pile, but that's pretty fragile. The other alternative is to pick up the Ponder, leave the Dark Grip on top maybe, and then have a double cantrip pile for next turn. But if they have Ashiok, then can a Frenzy Doomsday pile beat Ashiok? No. Not a pass a turn pile. If I could always, like if it was just a normal Frenzy pile, if I was always sure that I had the Tendrils in, is the last card. I just don't know. I don't want to get blown out by anything, but it's too hard to play around everything, so. It's possible. I think. I think this is the safest play. You can't Doomsday with Ashiok out, but so what I was thinking was, right, exactly, if every card's already in my graveyard. So, like, the pass the turn pile, the way I have to construct it wouldn't work, but, so they went for the Inquisition. They have a Wasteland up now, too. I guess I'm supposed to Ponder here. Because if I can find a Frenzy off this Ponder, then I can just cast it. There's a Frenzy. Alright. So next turn, obviously this is presumably going to get wasted. Next turn I'll be able to cast the Limdual's Vault, which conveniently gets around Ashiok if they do have it. So that gets wasted, as expected. Hopefully they don't have Smallpox or something. Him, which I don't care about. This is looking alright. Could be holding up Extirpate, but... So I'll draw this, cast Limdual's Vault, and hopefully that'll be game. I'm just looking for... There's 2 Doomsdays in my graveyard already. I'm looking for, like, Petal... Or, I mean, LED Doomsday. I'm just going to pay the life here. How many cards are in my deck? Ugh, it's a multiple of 5, isn't it? That sucks. That was the wrong order, but I got tilted. I wonder if I'm supposed to keep this pile. And then I can go, like, land, LED, Thoughtseize, Limdual's Vault again. And I'll have a little mana floating. I'm not going to pay life. Looks like they're F6'd. Crack for black. Thoughtseize. So nothing. Vault here, and I'll have 1 black mana floating, which hopefully will make my life a little easier, although I have a little less actual life to work with. The advantage of this is that now I actually can build a pile that will let me mix piles here, but none of these cards are actually going to matter to that. Because now I can get one card into the next pile. But obviously it's going to have to come soon. There's a Tendrils. I don't have enough Storm yet, though. For what it's worth, their hand isn't doing a whole lot. I'm really tempted to keep this and go, like, Tendrils on the bottom, then Brainstorm above it. But I guess it would have to be the spell under Act on Impulse would have to be a castable spell. That's pretty risky. I think I'm just going to pay life. I just want to hit something. There it is. Okay. That's all I need. What's the problem here? I'm thinking they might have just conceded. No? Okay. Well, it's certainly dead, and I don't actually need to do anything to fancy here because of my storm count, so I'm not even going to bother with a loop. Just Tendrils on the bottom, everything else on top. There it is. 1-0. Alright, let's get another one. I was lucky they didn't have any really annoying hate like Sadistic Sacrament. Or even Extirpate or something. Alright, here we go. Guess my opponent's not going to be joining. Kind of chilly. Put the old sweatshirt on. Okay. Guess my opponent is not interested. I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the bathroom. Just a sec. get some more good matchups here. More good matchups. It's taking a little while. Anybody know any good jokes? Me either. Well, good thing we found a match. Okay. I was worried for a second there. Nox! You son of a bitch. You better not stream snipe me. I'm not gonna keep this. It's trash. This'll fuck. It ain't great, but I'm not gonna mull the 5 here. I'm gonna keep. Definitely gonna keep that. So, I'm gonna start off with the Ponder, but I'm definitely gonna want the Thoughtseize. Interesting. So I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna play out the pedal so I don't lose it. Oh, and Nox disconnected. Okay, well, hopefully it'll come back soon. In the meantime, yeah, I think Sacrament is 15 kicked, but by the time you kick it, like if you resolve it kicked, you know, something's bad's going on for somebody. The game's gone seriously wrong. Alright. And then I'll just pass. And so this way, even if I get Thoughtseized or something, I'll have Thoughtseize available to respond with. And then I'll have a Limdual's Vault farther down. Just a preordain. Okay. And a Lotus Petal. Oh, and there's a Thoughtseize. Spending that Lotus Petal just to Thoughtseize I think is a little dubious. Although he did get a business spell from me. But I'm not... I mean, knowing what I'm on, it's probably fine. But, otherwise, I think it's just a little... I don't know. A little sketch to spend the resources like that. Like, if you were going in blind, if you didn't know what I was doing and I just played Underground Sea Ponder, I think spending the pedal to fetch there is not good enough. So, we're both in kind of an awkward spot here, but I think Nox is in a little bit better of a situation. I did draw the Limdual's Vault, so it's possible that I could win as soon as next turn if the Limdual's Vault gods are very kind. It is, however, unlikely. I'm trying to think of what I know Nox had. Yeah, I think we're just drawing in crippled fight mode here. So, I think I'm going to fetch Badlands. So the pile, like, if I vault into, say, LED, Frenzy, LED, Frenzy, LED, Doomsday would just be a straight kill. Is Nox playing Flusters in the main? Or is it just fetching? Okay, cracking the bauble, that's fine. I will be paying life there. I need to be careful not to go too low, or else I could die to a very small tendrils. Unfortunately, I am on 5 here. There's a frenzy. I almost want to draw the Thoughtseize. Like, I don't know if it's better to just hope he doesn't have anything, or draw the Thoughtseize and then draw the land and then frenzy, or something like that. I'm not going to pay life on this one, though, so it's kind of just a matter of figuring out what order I want things in. Oh, well, I put the Thoughtseize on the bottom at any rate, so I guess we ain't doing that. Looks like I'm just doing this. Maybe a little foolish. I'm just going to play the turn and pass. I'm just going to aim for Frenzy Supremacy here. I hope that Nox's draws weren't very good. This might be his own Frenzy. Oof. Alright. Might be dying. Come on, whiff. Ooh, that ain't good. Stop it. Hopefully it stops on this brainstorm. Ugh, if this is Doomsday, I'm gonna be unhappy. Nope, pondering. Alright. Nox drew a little better than I did. Arguably, I should have Thoughtseized. Although, who knows if Nox just drew the frenzy. Anyway. He knows what I have, but it doesn't really matter here. Alright. So the chain ended there, but I'm probably not getting another turn. Oop, put Jason in the main board instead of sideboard. I told you it was bad. Alright, grab my Underground Sea, play my fucking Frenzy, and pray to the gods. Oop, hold on, I guess I didn't make red. Let's make some red. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to get lucky here. Oh, alright. That's game. I'll make him play it out. I do wonder if I was supposed to mull to, no, I think, so, that 6-card hand that I kept, I mulled to 6, right? Yeah. So, that 6-card hand that I kept, I think was a keep, but it was not a very good keep, because it had 2 dead cards in it. So, basically it was like a mull to 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna can see now. He's got it. Alright, so I'm bringing the surgicals and I'm bringing the flusters. But that's going to be it, I think. And honestly, I'm not even sure if fluster is really that good here. A board like that. I basically just need a better hand than last time to be competitive. So, but this one looks like it could do it. I think I can cast Doomsday on turn 1 instead of a past turn pile. So, it'll be a little fragile. If I go Delta for Underground Sea, Darker Doomsday, I'm not going to do it just yet. Actually, yeah, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Darker Doomsday, and then I brainstorm for an LED so that I can't get my brainstorm discarded, and I play out the LED. Then there'll be an LED on board, a Petal in the Grave. Next turn I can play my second land, I can play a cantrip, so what would my pile have to be? LED, cantrip, frenzy. No, I wouldn't have enough mana, right? Okay, I'm just going to pass then. Well, actually I'm going to play out my Petal and pass. Crypt, fine. I don't think that does enough in this matchup, which is why I didn't bring it in. Uh-oh, am I getting fucked right away? Just a turn 1 fucking frenzy. Jesus Christ, Nox. Try drawing poorly. Have you ever heard of that? You ever heard of drawing bad? Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna crack this. Frenzy. So, can I win right now? Darkrit, Doomsday, Brainstorm. I do have a land play, but if I go Brainstorm and put back, or draw like LED cantrip, put back land Frenzy, and then I can Frenzy, LED cantrip, LED tendrils. Is that enough storm though? If I surgical first, maybe. LED, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then LED cantrip, LED tendrils. Is that good enough? I think it is. He's cracking the crypt. I don't really care about that. It's an interesting play. Alright, so I go Darkrit, Doomsday, Brainstorm into LED cantrip. No, wait. That isn't good enough. LED. Am I supposed to just play the Frenzy then? Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking right. I had LED cantrip, but I didn't have enough mana to actually do it. Because I don't have the extra mana up for the cantrip. If I hadn't put the surgical... If I hadn't surgical now, I could have. I would have put back surgical Frenzy. Yeah, I fucking blew it. Oh my god. Alright. I'm just gonna brainstorm here, because if I draw an LED, then I win. Perfect. Thank you, Brainstorm. You've done it again. So, it's definitely worth pointing out that I had a deterministic kill in my hand, and by playing the surgical before Doomsday, I blew it. Alright. Game 3. Never didn't have it. You're goddamn right. I'm keeping this. This is a keeper. I'm hoping for no discard on turn 1. But if he's got it, then he's got it. Just thinking real hard about this. I just got a turn 1 kill. Or maybe disconnected again. So just thinking back to the last game, I want to make sure that I actually did miss the kill there. I would have played the Valk, and then I go Dark Grit, Doomsday, stack LED cantrip, put back Surgical, then Frenzy. I would have cantrip, LED cantrip off the Valk, which I would have had, into Frenzy with 2 mana floating, pay life for the surgical, and then play LED Doomsday. So LED cantrip, LED Doomsday, and that would have been Doomsday, or Dark Grit, Doomsday, Brainstorm, LED cantrip, Frenzy, surgical, LED tendrils. So yeah, that would have been it. I think Nox might have disconnected. Yes. Well, I guess we'll give Nox a minute here. So let's talk about my game plan here. If I don't get discarded, which it looks like I'm going to, because I don't think... Alright, so I can't do anything about that, which is fine. What Nox takes here is going to... really influence my line of play, unless I just like rip a fucking frenzy or something. This is a decently resilient hand. So he took the Dark Red. That makes me think that he's got a disruptive hand, or a hand with a lot of redundancy. I'm going to fetch out the Underground Sea here, and I'm going to do my own duress. Interesting. So, I think the Doomsday Surgical is a tempting take here. However, actually the Brainstorm might be the take, because it's going to slow him down a lot, and as long as I have the Surgical, I'm somewhat insulated against just a random Doomsday. I think I'm going to take the Brainstorm. It might be a little greedy, but I should play out the Petal, I think, as well. My Storm count's not going to matter here. You have that in hand? Yes. So I'm actually pretty tempted to play Doomsday next turn, and then Surgical Thoughtseize in his draw step. Okay, so that was a draw for the turn. I think it's really unlikely. Frenzy of my own. Let me think here. So, Nox can tap out for Frenzy next turn. But I think, well, there'll be a draw in there too. So, I can stick with my plan from before. I can cast Doomsday, Surgical Thoughtseize in upkeep. And try and win next turn. That might be the play. Like, even if he just hard casts Frenzy, he'll have to use his land drop, so the chances of a brick are pretty high. The other option, though, is to just ponder and look for discard spell. Play a little slower. I still have the Surgical. I think I want to play to win. I think I want to go for the win here. Honestly, I don't even have to Surgical right away. I could hold on to it to try to avoid dying if he does get a combo off. I'm just gonna... I mean, obviously I'm fucking committed now. So the real question is, do I surgical the Thoughtseize in the draw step? He doesn't have anything. Like, I know what his hand is. It's Frenzy, Island, Doomsday right now. Do I surgical? I don't think so. I'll see if I get punished for this. Oh, that's a good draw. It's a good fucking draw. Probably the best fucking draw. Oh my god. You're killing me. Brick. Just brick. This could have been brick. Alright. Just don't have anything here. Just have nothing. Looks like it's a big ol' nothing. I nearly shit my pants when I saw that white mana, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Whew. That was a close one. These are fucking grinders. It's a long game. Hope I finish this league before my wife comes home. Yeah, those were good games. Those were it was interesting. That first game you really outdrew me. My 6-card hand was pretty bad. And that last game was super sketchy too. I was trying to figure out if I should just go for it like I did and like hold up the surgical for defense. But you fucking scared the shit out of me with those Lion's Eye Diamonds. Alright. So I lost the roll. No idea what this person's on. This hand's pretty keepable, I think. Let's see what they're playing. Island? Alright. So, I'm pretty vulnerable to back to basics, but I think I'm going to just preordain here. Collective Brutality is a decent draw, and the preordain is a decent draw. I'm just going to top both. If they're playing Miracles and have a counterbalance on turn 2, that'll be a little annoying. Doesn't look like it though. So, I'm going to Thoughtseize now. Brainstorm. Spell Pierce, maybe? Ooh, interesting. This might not be Miracles. Fluster in the main. This might be Show and Tell. Oops, I didn't mean to. I'm gonna preordain here. I think I'm gonna bottom that Doomsday. Take the Valk. I'm gonna play the Petal. So if they're on Show and Tell, I'll put the Frenzy in and see if that's good enough. But Narset, okay. So it's probably not Show and Tell. I think I'm supposed to Collective Brutality here. So I have a couple options. I could just slam the Frenzy. If it resolves, I'll be in pretty good shape. The fact that they haven't made any white mana is a little suspicious, though. So I think I want a Brutality. I can preordain and just scry and not draw any cards, which isn't awful. Whip Flare, Ponder, more Narsets. What the flying fuck? I'm gonna take the Ponder, I guess. And then I'm gonna preordain and just scry. Swamp Thoughtseize. Well, this is probably what I want to take because, like, I want to take the Thoughtseize. So next turn, I'm just gonna put both on top, I think. So I'll be able to Thoughtseize and then cast Frenzy next turn, and I'll have a land play, and then hopefully you can leverage that into a kill. They may play another Narset just to draw a card, like an extra card. Spell Pierce. But now they're going to tap out. Is it a tap out? No, they have another Tarn, right? But I'll still have the Thoughtseize, so. And a Brainstorm. Okay, so hopefully here I'll be able to resolve the Frenzy. And then ride it to victory. So I'm just going to take the Spell Pierce and hope they whiff on the Brainstorm. There's not a better plan, I don't think. If they do counter this, Next turn I can cast Doomsday, but they didn't. So, we're in pretty good shape now. Preordain. So, I know they have some cantrips and stuff. It's hard to know whether they have a solution to Frenzy. It does make my Brainstorms pretty bad, but my Preordains and Ponders are okay. So I'm hoping I can just ride this all the way to the bank. So they bottom 2 cards with Preordain. Their hand might be pretty weak. This isn't really doing much for me. Anything at all. But Cabal, Ritual. So there's a Force I'll take. They have a Spell Pierce, but I'm willing to pay for that. Okay. So actually they can snap Fluster too. They have Fluster. I think I'm supposed to cast this Limdual's Vault though. Because like, even if they counter this, I can keep chaining. Looks like they're going to counter it. Are you? Gonna snap Foster it? Oh, they're not going to. Do I wish to pay life? Yes, I suppose I do. I have a lot of mana. Ooh, this is a really good... This is really, really good, I think. Actually, no, I'm a little light on blue mana, aren't I? Do I have a land drop for this turn? Did I play a land this turn? Sorry, I gotta go back. So turn 5, I cast Lines of Them, I cast Lotus Petal, cast Conjurer's Ball with Duress. So I have a land play. Okay, I'm not going to pay life. Because... pretty sure I can win from here. So, I'm going to Thoughtseize. They're probably going to snap targeting Flusterstorm here so they can hold up Fluster. I'm going to cast Doomsday. Hopefully they Fluster it, and then I can go Island Brainstorm. Oh no, Brainstorm. No, Brainstorm's fine, even with Narset, because it's just going to put the cards back on top of my deck, which is exactly what I want. So I'm going to take a Narset, obviously. Cast Doomsday. Hopefully this gets flustered. Yep. Okay. And even if it didn't... Alright, so as long as I'm correct that I have a land drop still, which I'm pretty sure I am, because the swamp was last turn, I'm going to use Narset's ability to put 2 cards back on top of my deck. And get fucked. Yeah, bitch. That's the way. I like it. That's the fucking blades, dude. Get the fucking drills. Alright, so... I honestly don't know what the fuck that deck was. It looked like some kind of blue-red Narset control deck. Normally, for this kind of deck, I would bring in empty, but the fact that they had whip flares concerns me. On the other hand, it's probably still good enough. I don't think Fluster is going to be that good, although it could help protect me from a whip flare. I'm guessing they're going to have 1 or 2 Hydroblast effects in their board. I think to start, I'm just going to do my normal kind of Miracles sideboard. Although, actually... let me think. I could cut a Doomsday, maybe. If they're really on some kind of like Turbo Narset deck, I don't want to cut any Frenzies. I could consider maybe cutting an LED. I think I just want to do this. We'll just start with that. That was a sick fucking kill, I think. This hand is okay. I'm gonna keep it. I think throwing this back would be pretty fucking unreasonable. But it is kind of, here's the fucking frenzy. So I think I want to brainstorm end step here. It might counter it. No counter it. Alright, let's put back Tendrils and the Doomsday. And I'm just going to pass again. And if they play Narset, I'll crack my fetch and cast Brainstorm. There's something to be said for having the Tendrils in hand. They're brainstorming, okay. But with the way my hand is shaping up, I think I'm going to be trying to punch through their counters without casting any of my discard, unless I can find one. I wonder if I'm supposed to brainstorm now. Like, if I was going to be brainstorming on their end step anyway, well, I don't know. If they were going to counter it, they wouldn't be able to play Narset this turn. Looks like they're not playing Narset this turn anyway. I still don't know if they're playing anything like Back to Basics. I'm just not going to bother playing around it. I might be thinking about countering this. That would really please me. No, let me do it. And I didn't draw another fucking land. That's annoying. Or I didn't draw any discard. I'm still on the market for some discard. Alright, let me think here. I think I'm going to brainstorm now. Okay. That was decent. I'm gonna put back that, and I'm gonna put back, that. And I'm gonna pass. And now, at the end of this turn, I can Limdu's Vault. And hopefully find some discard or something. See, I think they're probably gonna play Narset next turn and hold up like a Fluster, would be my guess. To protect it. So hopefully the Limdu's Vault will draw out the Fluster if this is what's actually gonna happen. And then I can try and force a Frenzy or Doomsday through. Next turn I should have enough mana that I can cast Doomsday and Frenzy. Snap. Okay. So even... they're kind of shaping up to make it look like they're going to play back to basics, but even if they do here, I have the ability to get my basics. So it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay. So they only have one blue mana up right now. I wonder if there's... they have another land? They have another land. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to crack this for the basic swamp. Just to give me a little bit of a hedge against back to basics. They could have Surgical in hand too. I suspect this will draw a counterspell if they have one. Nope, let me have it. Yes, I'm going to pay life. So I'm looking for a discard spell right now. I don't think I want empties. I don't really want Collective Brutality as my discard spell, though. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me think here. Go like that. I'm gonna take the Force. Oh, they can click me. I think I might have screwed this up a little. Well, actually this is probably fine. If they let this resolve without clicking me, now they're gonna click. Yep. They have to basically have to take the frenzy here because actually I think I'm a little dead. They have 5 power on board, I'll go to 1. They didn't take anything? Is that for real? Why would they not take anything? They think they can just beat me down? Aren't they just dead now? I have a Doomsday on top of my deck. Did they just fucking blow it? Why wouldn't they... oh, I don't have a Doomsday on top of my deck. But they just can't cast anything. Why wouldn't they take a card? Whatever. Make black. Whole priority. And I'm gonna crack this. Do I have another black mana source in my deck? I do. So now I just need a Doomsday. And they're dead. There it is. They're just dead, right? think of another possibility. Did I just concede here? I thought I'd set my deck up in a different order, but I guess that worked out. So I'm not even gonna fucking bother here. The rest of the cards don't matter. Because I have enough mana, so I just need to make the order correct here. That's really fucking weird to me. Like, I had just Limb Duels vaulted. They didn't take anything. I mean, they couldn't counter anything, but if they took my Frenzy, I can't cast Doomsday because I would be dead, right? Maybe I could have cast a Frenzy next turn and done like a Collective Brutality pile or something. I don't know. Anyway, I cashed this league, so let's just go for the 5-0. I'm gonna get tilted in my confusion, though. Let's get some more good matches, good matchups. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Just fucking slap at the base, wait for a match. This has got to be the most obnoxious thing you've ever heard. But what other Magic streamer plays bass on their stream? Okay, I apologize for that. About 24 hobos. Huh. That's the old turn 1 kill, so that's a keeper. Show me what you got. Verdant. Alright. Hopefully that is a non-blue deck. Oh! Okay. It just gets fucking better and better. it. Cabal it. Now I can at least play around a daze or something. Doomsday. Oh, I don't want to click that. Why did I click that? Let's expand. Expand dong. I want to see if they'll let me discard them. But I have a ton of mana right now. So... Actually, this should probably just be a frenzy. So let's slip a fucking duress in there. See if we can spot something. And then the rest will just be LEDs. My storm count will be plenty high enough. Should be good, right? Hold priority. Make a blue. Make some red. Put that on the top. Put that on the top. Cast the frenzy. They're probably just going to scoop to this duress, but if they're F6, they might not. Okay, looks like 4-color loam. That is good to know. The old turn 1 kill. So that was actually pretty valuable. So I want these, I think. Although, Massacre is probably not good enough. Sometimes they don't even play Thalia anymore in the sideboard. So I'm just going to rock that. We're going to cut the duresses and a preordain or 2 or 3. Alrighty. See if we can get him again here. I'd probably keep this hand. It's got enough going on. This looks like it's going to be a Chalice hand from them. Which is fine. Okay, Thalia is also fine. See, they don't have a Plains, though, so Massacre would have been bad here anyway. And there's my Doomsday that I need. So, the game plan here is going to be play out my fetches, and then I'll play the third land, will be the Badlands. Kill the Abrade and untap and try and win. Or kill the Abrade the Thalia and untap and try and win. Hopefully they don't play anything else hateful before then. Ooh, got a recall too, so that'll be helpful if it comes down to it. For now, I'm just going to avoid cracking fetches. Scrubland. So they might have a knight right now. Yep, there's a knight. I'm not too worried about the knight. It's a big clock, but the Ghost Quarter is already in their graveyard. And I have a Braid for Thalia, it's not a bounce spell. And I got a Collective Brutality too. I guess I'll just play the Badlands and pass. And I'm just gonna hope they don't have another Thalia. If they do, I suppose I still have the Collective Brutality for it. So I think we're looking like we're in good shape here. Unless they have something else hateful right now. Cracking Verdant. Please don't play anything else stupid. I suppose even if they have a Teague, I might be able to kill them regardless. What's this? Planeswalker of some kind? What are you doing? Chalice on one. Okay. Okay. I have the Hurkles, so I'm not dead. Alright, I just attack with those. I guess I'm supposed to just kill Thalia now and save myself a little bit of life, right? Let's get the swamp and the island. I'm gonna braid the Thalia. Alright, so I'll take a pretty big hit from this knight. LED. Alright, so realistically, if I go, no. Alright, I think I just have to pass and Hurkles them on end step. Got another Gaddock Teague. I think I can beat the Gaddock Teague. But I'm gonna have to do it this turn. I'm honestly not sure if I can beat the Gaddock Teague. Alright, Hurkles them. I need a pretty good draw, I think, to beat the Gaddock Teague. Let's see. Gaddock Teague was a good draw for them for sure. Thoughtseize is not going to do it, I think, but let me think. So I can just go Dark Writ, Collective, Cabal Writ. Yeah, right? Like, they're just dead. I'm going to escalate with 2 modes because I have the Thoughtseize. Target opponent, target creature, pay 1, discard a card. I don't know what they could possibly have, but now I have Threshold, Doomsday, and we just give them the blades. I drew very well in this match, like exceedingly well. Oh, gotta do this right. Okay. Down to 1. Fucking got him. I was thinking I was going to have to do something fancy and put the Collective Brutality in my pile after I Doomsdayed, but upon further reflection, I realized that was not required. And I could just give him the drills. If I wasn't before, I am now a believer in Collective Brutality. Although I suppose any kill spell would have worked in that situation, but I guess I just say GG to them. Alright. 4-1. Let's get that 5-0. just want to be comfortable before my match, so I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I have returned. Oh, hold on. There we go. Back in action. Loony bitch, back in action. Let's play round 5. Honestly, I'm pretty pleased with this performance, regardless of how this last round goes. It's good enough to at least get me one more league. So, that's pleasant. I'll be able to stream another league sometime. Since the cash is guaranteed at this point. But I'd love to 5-0. That'd be sick. Let me just get back-to-back turn 1s. Just kill some poor motherfucker. It seems like there's just not many people online right now, I guess. Wednesday is when all the chumps are online. That means you, Nox. Got him. For what it's worth, probably the match with Nox was the most interesting and shit-inducing. Although that last game against 4-Color Loam was pretty shit-inducing. Wowie zowie. Okay, here we go. Match number 5. This is probably where I'm going to play against Lewis CBR and get blown out. Right? Nope. This hand is acceptable. So I will accept it. I'm on the draw again. I feel like I've been on the draw a lot. I'm only to 5. Give me the free win, baby. Keep going. Alright, let's see what they got. This might be a Chalice deck. Or Black Red Reanimator. I'm definitely duressing here. I'm gonna grab Underground Sea. Duress. Exhume, Unmask, Animate Dead. So I'm gonna take the Unmask because the fact that they have 2, like I can't take both discard or did both reanimation spells at this point, so I'd rather them just not disrupt me. And I'm just gonna hope that they don't really do anything. The ideal situation would be for me to find a Doomsday. So they must have drawn that Verdant for their turn, right? Okay. I am going to pass. If they don't kill me, then I'll be able to Limb Duel's Vault Yes, they can use Unmask on themselves. That's another great point. I can Limb Duel's Vault here, find a Doomsday and kill him. As long as I don't misclick. There's Doomsday. Alrighty. So, I want Act on Impulse, LED, Bauble, Tendrils, Preordain. Done. And then I need this pile to go. Bauble, Preordain, LED, Tendrils, Act. Play the LED. Come on, bench. I'm gonna remember to do the bobble loop. Don't you worry your pretty little head, Reverse Merman. Okay, hold priority. Well, hold priority. Make some blue. Crack for red. Put on top. Put on top. Act on Impulse. Alright, make an LED. So I like the way I ordered the pile with the blue cantrip in the batch of 3 is my preferred way to order it because it forces you to remember to crack this first LED for blue so you can actually cast this, because you can cast the bauble off any color. So, it doesn't matter. And that way you don't fuck up and make black and then not be able to cast your cantrip. Bauble, targeting Lion's Eye Diamond. Cast Lion's Eye Diamond. Make black. Give him the drills. Alright, just gotta pick up one post-board game. Winning this first game against against Black Red Reanimator is pretty big. Because it's just a hard matchup. And it gets better post-board. So... kind of a shame that this is my last matchup because they can still, like, if they just have the nuts, I can just still get fucked. There it is. Game over. Alright. So, the game plan here is Crypt, 2 Surgicals, and 2 Flusters. In and out is Cabalrit, two Preordains. The last card I'm not sure about. These 3 cards are what I would consider, and the reason most of these decks don't play Surgical as their graveyard hate. Collective Brutality is pretty slow, so with that plus the fact that they don't use... I don't like siding out the basic land. It probably is fine to do, but in general I don't really like siding out lands with this deck. I feel like 15 is pretty tight to begin with. But this is definitely a matchup where it's not unreasonable. I'm probably gonna go for the Collective Brutality. just think it's too slow and doesn't really do anything. And you're bringing in a bunch of other disruption to begin with, so this hand's garbage. I'm going to keep this. LED on top. I'm going to keep that as well. So, Chancellor. That's fun. They might just completely fuck me here. So, it's unfortunate, but I'm probably going to have to spend this LED on the Chancellor. Although, because I don't want it to counter one of my Flusterstorm copies when they could quite possibly just I don't know. Like, they might be able to make enough mana to beat it, but if they entomb now, I'd probably just fluster that. And it would still get countered. I think I'm just gonna let it happen here. Just entomb now. Okay, please do it. Is it correct? Oh, maybe they're not flustering. Or they're not entombing. Oh, here it comes. Okay, is it correct to fluster this entomb? I'm pretty sure it is. It seems like this is how they're going to get a creature in the graveyard. And this way, the fluster is going to have 2 copies, and it's only going to need 1 copy to counter it. Because they don't have the mana to pay. So I will not. And then just force spike that entomb. And hopefully they don't have a way to put anything in the graveyard, so they're not doing anything. Okay, I'm pretty sure that here it is going to be correct to just hold up Limdual's Vault. If they have another entomb, then so be it. Which didn't look like they did. So next turn I'll be able to Limdual's Vault, if they don't discard me. I'll be able to Limdual's Vault M step and just go grab a Doomsday and go for the kill. Entomb, sure. Hopefully this isn't going to matter. If they're playing Surgical or something, and I get blown out here, there's a Doomsday. Is there any reason to play around something like Daze? If I don't win here, I'm probably not winning this game, so... I'm feeling pretty good. I just need to not fuck up. So, pile is Act on Impulse, LED, Tendrils, Bauble, Preordain. Act on Impulse, Tendrils, LED, Bauble, Preordain. Okay. Done. And then, same pile as last time. Bauble on the bottom. Then, Preordain, LED, Tendrils, Act. Play the LED. Hold fucking priority. Crack for red. I'm taking every move real slow. Play this. Crack for blue. Preordain. Bobble. Come on, you son of a bitch. Bobble targeting LED. Don't have anything. Make black. Hell yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, bitch. Get motherfucking fuck. Suck my fucking dick. Boom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Alright. Okay. That is literally my first 5-0 ever. I've had so many goddamn 4-0 starts and lose my last match. Just fucking. I'm gonna have a boner for the rest of the day. I'm quivering with delight. Alright. Thank you for the congrats. Thank you. I'm glad it was on stream too. That was a good league. Besides the fact that I 5-0'd, because obviously that makes it good, but the matches were pretty interesting. Played against a couple wacky decks, but even this one, I guess, was a kind of unknown quantity, and it still gave me a run for my money because it had so much counter magic, although I do think they screwed up a little right at the end. But okay, what do I do with the chests? I don't know what the EV on chests is like. I kind of want to crack one. I'm not going to be playing any more matches tonight. I'm done playing Magic for tonight. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Plus, I need to go have dinner. I just want to Google see if I can figure out what chests are going for these days, and if it makes more sense to sell or to crack, or if I could crack a couple and still break even. So, card hoarders buy listing chests at around 2 ticks, it looks like. So, 6 would give me another league. Oh my god, Magic Online Player Rewards Pack. Open that. I might crack. That's a shitty card. I think I'm going to crack 2 chests. Does that sound reasonable? Let's crack 2 chests. Huh. Not going to pull a Jarvis U. Open 1. Yes, open 1. I like cracking chests, it's fun. Curse of the Cabal, but I got a few play points. More play points. Ooh, a fancy Sarkhan. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I'm going to go gloat to everybody that I know. And I'm going to upload this shit to YouTube, so if you didn't see the beginning, or you want to rewatch it in all its glorious glory, you will be able to do so later tonight. So thanks for watching. I'm still fucking about to have a seizure. And that's all. See you later.